Alright, shut time today. I'm reacting to Yardborn Jamaicans try each other's beef patties. I don't know what Yardborn is, but it sounds tempting to me. It sounds like something I'll watch and react to. I'll get straight to it. Click my social medias down below, on the TV screen and in script. So yeah, I'm about to get straight to it. Never tried a Jamaican beef patty before. I've seen it before, but that just ain't look hit.
I don't want to sound rude, but it's giving hamburger helper.
Hamburger helper used to hit back in the day, depending on the certain ones, especially the white cheddar one. Yeah. And the macaroni looking one.
Hi, my name's Fatima Hilton. I grew up in a small town outside of Montego Bay called St. James.
Wagwan, this is Don Brother from Jungle, also known as Kingston, Jamaica.
I'm back. I'm Judith from Jamaica.
I already know Judah go put down. Like, come on now. She's an OG. You already know she get it down the kitchen. But, yeah.
I'm from a little town outside of Montego Bay called Spring Mount.
A yardie is somebody born in Jamaica, a real Jamaican.
I learned how to make beef patties when I was pretty young. My parents opened up a Jamaican restaurant. This one?
I don't really care about all that talking. I want to get straight to the point. Okay, that looked typical, so I don't know what to say.
It smells great.
So this smells like a beef patty.
It's nice and soft, and it feels very flaky as well.
You can kind of taste like it was frozen.
This kind of tastes like mine.
When picking it up, it doesn't really hold well.
I can tell that they use too much of the shortening because by the time you break it, the dough starts to fall apart in your hand.
This one is definitely not dry.
And it has the right amount of spice.
It has more of a authentic crust than mine. The flavors is there though. I like that.
If this patty could improve anywhere, it would probably be the crust because it has that flaky texture, but it could be better.
There's a flavor in it I just don't.
So the thing about Jamaican beef patty is everyone's gonna complain on either the meat or the crust, like the layer. Cause actually, if they make it homemade, they actually had to like bread. They had to make the meat, then they had to bread the meat with the batter and do all that type of stuff. So depending on how they cook it, like the Jamaican beef patty is going to determine if they mess with it or not.
For the smell, I give it a 4.
Smells old. I would give it a 1.
I'm going to give this one a 2 on smell because it's not as potent as I wanted it to be.
For texture, I'd say like a 3.
I'll give it a 1 on texture because it's soft.
I would give maybe about a...
Yeah, the perfect rating for me is like, you gotta have like a crisp crust, like a crunchy crust, but like soft, like a moist type of jam. I never had that jam before, but like a crunchy and like soft, you know. Then the meat gotta be the meat gotta be seasoned well, you know, spicy a little bit, probably a little sweet, you know. That's just me.
For overall taste,
what would y'all
want
y'all beef patty to be?
It's pretty authentic in my opinion.
Again, I'd give it a 1.
I'm gonna give it a 3. It's just on the back end. I feel like it was frozen. My beef patty is a little bit unorthodox because I combine a Haitian crust with a Jamaican filling. Basically, my interior
that didn't look like a croissant.
My beef patty is a little bit unorthodox because I combine a Haitian crust with a Jamaican filling. Basically, my interior, it still pays homage to the OG.
That meat look a little dry though. Like, for real, it look like, it just look dry. Like, nah. Don't look appetizing.
There. It's just, you know, with Jamaicans, you know, we just like to stick to what we know.
Well, it smells a little bit like curry.
It smells great.
Smells to me like the ones that you buy out of the store.
Is that man trying his own food?
Well, it smells a little bit like curry.
It smells great.
Smells to me like the ones that you buy out of the store.
Kind of feels like a turnover.
Right.
Yep. Tastes like a frozen brand.
The flavor is okay.
It's cool flavor, but the kick is not coming through.
It tastes stale.
It's a little bit dry.
Exactly. Like I said, you know, Shatta used to be a sub before his prime, so you know, I know a little here and there, but you know, I want to master stuff, but you know, I know a little bit of here and there type stuff, you know.
Usually supposed to have more of a juicy texture.
Right.
Although the spiciness is not coming through the way it's supposed to, I'm still getting the Jamaican flavor.
I don't think this person is from Montego Bay at all. You don't want to see my face for real, huh? Why you have this blind
I can't wait. I can't wait for Granny to put on the show. I already know she gonna. I can just tell. Like, you know, OGs be in the kitchen for a minute, so you know, bits and pieces of things. You know.
I don't want to sound rude, but it's giving hamburger helper.
They could have improved this recipe by adding some more Scotch bonnet pepper in here.
It's just not.
Smell, I'm going to give it a 3.
Yeah, I would say I'd give it like a 2.
I'll give it a 1.
Texture, 1.
I give that a 1 as well.
The texture is pretty good, so I'm gonna rate it like a 4.
Taste, 3.
I'm going to give it a 1. I just felt it was horrible.
I think I'll give it like maybe a 2.
It was just not a good patty.
Oh, 23 is too easy for Granny to beat. That's too easy. I already know she gonna win. I already know.
People in my town, we love spicy food, so you'll find a lot of spice in my beef patties. People come
Oh, that
from
look
all
perfect. That look perfect.
The people in my town, we love spicy food, so you'll find a lot of spice.
Yeah, that look perfect. That ain't golden brown, you know, flaky too. I already know that ain't got a little crunch, and you know, the meat gonna be juicy. Pause. You know, I already know.
My beef patties.
This
People
gonna be
come
perfect right here.
from all around to Montego Bay just to
It's
get
gonna be picky. Watch.
beef patties. Mine are so juicy and golden, it has the best flavor. They're made with love.
I can't really smell anything.
It's just not potent enough.
It's and golden, it has the best flavor. They're made with love.
I can't really
She said she can't smell nothing, but she's smiling. Someone tell me she capping.
smell anything.
It's just not potent enough.
There's
Potent
curry and
enough?
probably turmeric in here.
It's pretty juicy.
Right,
The meat is moist.
right.
But the flavor's a little off.
It's just like an awkward flavor.
This is delicious.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling the flavor.
I can't even describe what that is.
You can also taste like garlic and the onions.
The crust is not really flaky.
She is capping. I already know she capping. I could just tell she
It's
got it.
more of like an empanada texture.
Like it has that texture like a calzone.
This is really good.
I taste a little curry on the back end, and I'm happy they use that because you're supposed to use a little bit of curry in the crust of the beef patty.
I feel like this person maybe overdid it with some sort of seasoning. So it's not really balancing out like it should.
Compared to my patty, this one's really close. It's close.
I can't compare it to mine because it's totally different.
The smell on this, I would give it about a 4.
I'm gonna give it 1 for smell because it's a beef patty. It smells like a veggie patty.
I'm getting a hint of curry powder. So for that, I'm gonna rate it a 3.
As far as the crust is concerned, the texture, I also give that about a 4.
Texture, I'm gonna give it a 1.
That man's favorite number is 1.
Rate this
To be
one
honest, that's all he's saying.
because it doesn't really have that flaky crust like it's supposed to.
The taste
she
beer, about a 4 as well.
In taste, I'm gonna give it a 1.
Overall flavor, I think I'll give it a 2. Maybe they overdid it in their recipe on some sort of seasoning. I'm not exactly sure what.
Hey,
Now that I know that I won and I got a score of 23, that just kind of tells me that my family's doing what we need to do.
hey. That's it for their reaction. So yeah, shots high, and I'm